broken ass melted dice.
Hey, you don't know just how broken ass or melted these really are.
Terrible rolling, stupid.
And lots of, you know what's great though is Meeps has new dice technically.
Yeah.
So she's gonna start rolling all like crits.
Nice.
She's just gonna become Super Grilth. Super Grilth. He's just gonna start tearing Kobold's new assholes. It's gonna be great.
Let me search this.
God damn it, keep flipping back to the wrong chapter. Did you get a haircut?
Yes, I did. I buzzed it all off, basically.
It's cheaper than getting it done.
Yeah.
Take my hair. Take it!
I figure when it grows out next, I'm gonna dye it.
So, that's what you could. Yeah. What, you gonna do frosted tips?
No, I'm just gonna make it all platinum.
Just all platinum?
Yeah. We'll see if it works out.
If it catches on, right?
Yeah, who knows? Maybe it'll be good, maybe it'll look like shit.
You know what it is? Even if it looks like shit, you have to own up to how awesome it is. You just have to say, dude, it's awesome. You don't know what you're talking about, bro.
That's true.
You see this hair? Look at it.
That's true.
Look at it! It's the fucking sexiest thing you'll ever see.
I make it my dream.
I look like Vanilla Ice! Or wait, I look like the T-1000 actor from Double Dragon. He actually had that look. He looked like a Backstreet Boy. It was the weirdest fucking thing. Or NSYNC or whatever. It was weird. Weird.
Well, we'll see, right?
All right, so I think we're pretty much ready. Terry is just finishing a little bit more paperwork.
I'm ready, it's fine.
Damn, you got a lot of great dice.
Yeah, I know. They're my favorite.
I think Meeps is ready, right, Meeps? Are you ready?
I guess so.
All you need is your dice and your stat sheet up. Commander, I know you're ready.
I'm ready.
So welcome to another Chairman of the Board show, and we are playing Hoard of the Dragon Queen. And I am your host, the RPG guy, as the DM of Dingleberries. Because I am kind of a dingus when it comes to playing DM, but I do what I can, as I can. And with us today is
Omni.
Omni. I was going to say omnipotence, which is close. Omni, who is Brax the
Bax the Quick.
Bax the Quick, who is a satyr rogue. He's also a sadist.
I am.
And Terry Hescticles, the artist formerly known as Terry Hescticles, he's still working on his new avatar, or his new name, to replace Terry Hescticles. And he is playing Thunk the Drunk, who is a gnomish bard who actually has done so much drugs in his life that he has some mild resistances to taking drugs. Some perks and stuff that are to be revealed maybe at higher levels. And Commander Plunge, who is Randall
Evanwood.
Randall Evanwood, the
half-elf fighter.
The half-elf fighter who specializes in bow and arrows.
Yes.
And also with us is the lovely Meeplus, who is
player or the character?
Well, no. Is Grilth the naked goblin? Played by Meeplus, and he is a goblin barbarian. And so far, just to recover a little bit from what happened last time, because that was about 2 weeks ago, the party was all in a caravan for various job-like things on their way to Baldur's Gate, and sidetracked to the town of Greenus to recuperate supplies and whatnot. And apparently a dragon had attacked them, and there were kobolds and weird cultist-looking dudes looting the town. They made off with almost all of the town's goods.
I know, bastards.
Your money, your fucking money.
Oh, my loot.
And the heroes had did a whole bunch of tasks asked of them by the mayor in order to get their pay, only to find out that the cult had taken all their pay.
Yeah.
And that Grilth the Goblin met his nemesis, the one who stole the precious. And so, which was I named the guy, didn't I? The guy who I can barely say his name, Langdedrosa Cyanrath. Cyanrath is easy. It is Langdedrosa. It is.
Why would you name him that?
I didn't. They did.
You just said you named him.
Langdedrosa.
No. I had to name him by saying his name. Langdedrosa Cyanrath, the one who stole Grilth's precious. But other characters don't know that. Grilth knows that. Just for those at home who know about what's going on with some of the backstory stuff. And so they've survived the night. After many hard battles, you fought a dragon, technically.
Yeah.
You didn't kill it, but it didn't kill you.
We made it angry.
You made it very angry.
But we made it.
Yep, you made it. You made it. And the kobolds had fled. And this is the next day after Grilth has been healed by the healers, reluctantly. They did not want to heal Grilth, but you guys the mayor talked them into it, and they gave you guys some healing potions, I believe.
Yeah.
Well, Grilth got 2 healing potions. I think he gave one to
I
you.
got one.
And whatnot, and now it's...
I gave 2 back, didn't I?
Huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah. She gave you yours back and then gave you another one.
Okay.
I think. So that way you both ended up with 2.
Right.
And then they only have the one that they started with. Yeah. So there was that. And now you're going to be... we're going to be continuing onward. This is about a couple days later now that Grilth has recovered. And the mayor has had some time to figure out what they want to do. Did you get a lot of foam in that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just turn the glass sideways and put it closer to the top of the nozzle and won't do that.
Alright.
Yeah. That old bartending trick when they have the glass slightly at an angle. That or that's running low, which is good because once it's gone, something else will go in there. So
Yeah. Either way.
not a complaint, but to me. So now it is the next day. It's been a couple days. The mayor said he needed some time to get some stuff sorted out, and you can move that spray bottle if it's in your way. Yeah, just put it over there. Nobody's having nitro stout tonight since I'm out of nitro. Are you pulling the handle all the way forward? Or are you just slightly pulling it
Just
forward?
slightly.
Yeah, don't do that. Air goes in and then it mixes up into bubbles.
Okay.
You gotta make sure it's all the way forward. Yeah.
Okay.
We don't do any little lassie borders. You got a clue for it. And if it's still doing it, then I'll go fix it. If it's a problem.
We'll find out.
Okay, so I figure we're all ready, so let's get going here. So, it is the next day. All of you are kind of gathered in the greenest, what's the thing called? The keep. And you are in the forechamber of the keep, right before it goes outside into the courtyard.
That's called the foreskin.
No, that's what Grilth is showing you guys at all times. Lots and lots of the green foreskin. And while you were in there, I'll just put Greenest Town out there, even though we really don't need it.
I don't know what it's called.
Mage Hand.
Mage Hand.
I already have Mage Hand.
Creator
Take it
Mage
again.
Hand.
Color spray.
Super mage hand.
Do you get color spray?
No,
That's always fun.
It is fun.
Magic Missile?
not yet.
Fair fire.
Yeah.
So
He shoots them out his ass and...
advantage, dude.
Come on.
And,
Sneak attack, dude. Come on.
I'll pick it later. That's fine.
So, the mayor, or governor, I keep calling him mayor, and he's really a governor. Governor Nighthill comes over. He's still not as wrapped up as before. His eyes looks all bruised and swollen, but he doesn't have the bandage on anymore. And he comes over to you guys and he goes, "Gentlemen, I know that I owe you a great sum of money. But it would appear that in the night that as you know, the invaders had taken pretty much most of the money from the town. And as much as I would love to pay you, I can't do that at this exact moment. However, I've spoken with some of the villagers, and we have a proposition to correct this monetary injustice. I should actually sound more. We have the means to fix this monetary injustice for
If I
you.
roll a 1.
Does Greenest really have the infrastructure to support someone so snooty sounding?
Oh, that's very true. I guess not.
Well, we're listening.
Well, here's the deal. There we go. Is that a bit
Yeah.
better? Here's the deal. All right. We know they got to be camped out nearby. And we know this because they've taken some of the people. And so I'm asking you, I'm pleading with you, if you find this camp. No. If you go to the camp and find out what they did with all the treasure, what they did with all money, what they are doing with everything going on, if you can find out something from the camp, their camp, and where it is, I can get you paid. And I think I could do you one better.
I get your daughter.
How much was the ransom for the stupid goblin? I think it was 50
It
gold.
was something like about 1,000 platinum.
Wait, no! I think it was 50
Yeah, I
gold.
think that sounds about right.
Hey. It's probably more than
I
a
mean,
dragon's hoard.
he doesn't need to know that.
Well, I was 50 gold. You say? Okay.
No, we said 75 gold.
It's every okay. 75 gold. All right. So here I'll make you a deal, and this includes you, naked goblin.
Hi.
For those of you not the naked goblin, I'll give you 250 gold. As I went around and spoke to the villagers, and we're willing to part with some things while you're going to the camp to see if we can get that money for you. We should have it. It'll just take us a day or two to collect it. If you do that, 250 gold for the lot, not the goblin. The goblin will get the bounty taken off him.
Okay, but that's less than 250. Is it because I'm a minority?
It's because of your grayness, though. Alright, fine.
I'll show you a fucking
Okay, wait,
grayness.
Meeps, make a persuasion check.
What,
Roll
number is
1d20, and you got a minus 1 to that. Because you're naked.
Where's your roller?
Uh,
There it is.
she actually got it. God damn it. She only needed 10. So, fine. You'll get your freedom, but you're
Huh?
only gonna get 100 gold.
No, Nick, I think you're bad at math. You said it's whatever I roll minus
Oh
1.
shit, it's a minus 1. Okay, no, it didn't work. My bad. Whoops! So, no, you're a criminal. You're getting off with that.
Okay, but can we
Well, now. One thing that's good for one of us is good for all of us. I'm not gonna roll persuasion on that. 14?
You need 10, yeah. I should have said that out loud to forget. my lack of
persuasion now?
no. Okay, so fine. We'll give you 100 gold in
persuasion
your
to fucking
freedom.
double our money?
100 gold in your freedom. Unless somebody wants to try to persuade me to give him more.
Oh, was that
mean-
after me rolling the 14?
I mean,
Yeah.
Alright.
Grilth
I mean, now that I have the
Grilth
difficulty
did play
for
a
that.
crucial role in helping to defend
God
the
damn it.
town. 16.
Plus your
Plus whatever your persuasion.
Charisma.
No, persuasion.
is. I don't think it's that much.
One.
probably
Plus 1. 17.
17.
no. You want to try?
You are a bard.
Let's try. It's a plus 6, so let's see what
Damn.
17.
Plus 6.
No,
Still
17.
No, I got 11 plus 6.
Okay.
17.
Yeah.
So no.
Damn.
The next tier would have been 20. So 20 or higher, which is possible, but it
It's
didn't.
possible.
With him specifically, but it didn't happen. So
Yeah.
100 gold in your freedom. 100 gold in your
That
freedom.
sounds fair.
And a butt licking.
So, last time we sold...
That's like cleaning out his bag of holding.
Jesus Christ.
Your colostomy bag of holding.
No.
It's that one that got you, huh?
Yeah. Excuse me. A young man walks up to you, limping heavily on his bandaged left leg. I heard that you intend to follow the raiders to see where they've gone.
You can't come.
But I want to.
You're not.
I'd like nothing better than to come with you, but in this condition I'd slow you down. In the midst of all this tragedy, there is no reason you would have heard about the fate of my master, Leosin Erlanthar. But it's important, you know. He's a monk from Bardusk. He disappeared last night after we fought a particularly savage battle against raiders. A few others and I fought our way to the keep, barely. Leosin didn't make it at all. We went back this morning to look for him, but all we found was his broken staff and this choker, which he always wore. And so this is a young man who just approached you. He looks slightly injured, dressed somewhat in monk's clothing as well.
Well, you gonna pay us?
Or rather, well, there was another thing I had to read too, but Leosin has been investigating these raiders for months. I fear that he might have tried to infiltrate their group when they retreated, or worse, was captured and carried away as a prisoner. No one understands these bandits better than he does, and his knowledge will be invaluable against them. When you find the camp, please look for any sign of Leosin is there. One of my brothers has already departed for Bardust to bring help, but it will be many days before he arrives. Anything you can do before that would be a godsend.
Well, what does he look like?
He looks like a monk.
He looks like a monk.
Without a
A
staff.
monk
So
with
he's
without a
bald.
staff.
with a cape.
What?
And red gloves.
A bald monk or a top-shaved monk?
They're not bald monks in
Or a
D&D
hippie-
really.
A hippie monk.
He's a monk and he wants to come? I thought they swore off that.
Ah.
He's got brown hair. He's a half elf. Black hair, blackish brown hair. He's wearing a normal tunic that is blue, little tan with blue lines. Kind of looks like a bitch.
He didn't try to blend into the raiders or anything.
He's a little too self-righteous for that, and due to the investigation, possible they even knew who we were. Because they mentioned they were investigating the cult, the raiders.
You know, I just want to say, this doesn't sound very well planned out.
Oh, the whole situation?
Yeah, it didn't sound like your master planned much out.
Well, normally, he doesn't get involved. He thought there was no chance that anything bad was going to happen to Greenus. They thought they'd overlook it. The town might have been too big to sack. But he was wrong.
And he didn't try blending into the raiders.
If you met him, you'd realize why he wouldn't blend into the raiders.
He's an elf.
He's a half-elf, but yeah.
Sounds like he's a bit uptight about certain things.
What? Well, like,
Shall we remove the stick from his ass?
I'm trying to remember, other than the kobold, what were the races of the cultists and shit? Were
They
they also draconic, or were
they were mostly human and half-orc kind of
Oh, okay.
people. The cultists you couldn't tell because they were wearing hoods
See?
for a lot of it, but
Here you go.
you didn't do an identification check, but all the robes were very distinct.
Oh.
So they would have known he wasn't one of them.
Oh, he couldn't just pick out any robes. He couldn't just like steal
Couldn't just
robes
pick a
off.
bathrobe and join.
Couldn't he just like beat the shit out of a guy and steal his robes? Like, come on, like
He's a monk. That's what he does.
That's
He
how
beats the shit out of
infiltration
you.
works, man.
Steal his underwear too, gotta smell like them, you know?
Yeah.
Everything counts.
Everything counts in large amounts.
Eminem,
That sounds a little strange, but
it's fine. Thank you.
So, you know a few things from talking to this guy who introduces himself as Nassim Waladra.
They kind of the Arabs.
What the fuck? Damn!
You know, what if they had M&Ms with like little chains on them or something, like painted on? They call them S&Ms.
Oh. Ooh. But he offers you the choker.
Kinky.
The M&Ms could be wearing chokers.
Anyway, and so clearly he mentioned that that these monks that are investigating whatever this group is doing, and from the sound of it, he knows some stuff about it.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Does he have a lead on where we can find their encampment?
Actually, you guys learned that last time. They marched
Okay.
southeast of Greenest.
Got it.
So let's go then.
They were marching that way.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Well, let's freaking go. All right, so you guys want to head on the way in the direction they go to, and is any just as a helpful hand for those who do not play. Anybody want to make a perception check about
I want to make
sure.
a perception check about something that's happening.
about like the direction they went and everything?
I rolled a 21.
Okay.
Yeah. Ew. My perception is very, very 3.
I got a 10, so I don't care.
Meeps, do you want to roll perception?
Okay, is that a 20?
Yes,
Is that what I roll? Okay. There you go.
11 plus her wisdom, which isn't very high, so it's probably not very. Who had the highest?
21 here.
So okay, so not Meeps. So you,
I got a 10, so no.
and Commander.
3.
I was
Okay.
going to ask what the
So you noticed that you see a trail of feet that were coming into town, and then you see a trail leaving, but the footprints are much deeper. And you even noticed that there were some carts and other things that they had brought with them, and that those trails were all pushed deeper into the ground. So they left with enough weight worth of goods and treasure that it weighed down their own feet. And you know which direction they actually went. And so, so yeah, you can't. And then so you're gonna go and hunt these guys down, right? So you're gonna do what the mayor asked, find information. There's also might be some prisoners too and stuff, like people who got. He mentioned they got taken, and stuff like that. So anything you can find out, and that. So you can't really tell the difference between the footprints because they're all kind of mushed together, so to speak.
But we know where they went.
Yeah. So you're gonna head that way then, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So as you're walking through the fields and the plateau, you reach a set of rock plateaus that jut out about 100 feet above the surroundings. You really can't climb up them, or they would be difficult to climb up. You notice the trail winds through some of those areas. And off in the distance, make a perception check. Needs to roll a d20.
Ooh. Artificial 20.
I got 12.
15.
Okay, so at a distance you can see what looks like some silhouettes of some people walking away from you. They're moving somewhat slowly. You can make out some noises that sound like talking, but you can't really make out what they're saying. You just see them, and there's a tree nearby. The rest is kind of just hills and plains and tall grass. And then further than that are the rocky outcrops. So,
What do I know about this terrain area from my wanderer aspect?
what does it say for that?
What did you pick for your terrain?
Did I have to pick something?
Yeah, you have to pick something.
It didn't mention having to
Yeah.
define anything about it.
You
Oh,
have to,
no,
you have
no.
to pick a type of terrain,
I see.
and that's what you're good at.
Oh, okay. Well, we can use this terrain if you want.
Called the job terrain settlements and other features.
I don't know if it said that in the thing
Or-
where it was.
Um, Oh, I'm thinking of Ranger. He's fighter.
He's a fighter, so
Yeah.
no, it's not the same.
No, not the same thing.
It's from Outlander.
Oh, that's different, I think. Or is it?
Well, the information that you can make out is that the tall grass is exactly that. It is tall grass. You can tell that that in the area that you're in, that those steep cliffs kind of jut out into plateaus, and that they would keep going out. They don't come back down.
Mm-hmm.
They're very difficult to climb with lots of loose rock.
Yeah.
You know that further up into the fields, you're just going to get into more kind of rolling areas, but that terrain is going to start to narrow and narrow as you go further and further down the road.
Mm.
So that's what you know of the general terrain.
So it's we're not going to be able to sneak around them or ahead of them. We got to follow.
Well, there's
the
enough
same
room
path.
right now on the sides. You theoretically could.
We can follow.
Yeah.
You could follow, or you could sneak around them.
Sneak around. Yes.
Yeah, there's enough room to do that.
Sneak around.
You'd be over like 500 yards away from them, sneaking around them. So they'd be pretty far away.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Roll sneak.
Roll sneak.
Sneak.
Meeps, roll d20.
I rolled a 30. Oh, fuck me.
Rolled 23.
30.
30.
I got a 7.
Meeps got an 18 plus her sneak.
I got a 7.
So as you're walking,
I'm a gnome.
I got a
You're
7.
noisy now.
yeah, I know.
Noisy gnome for 500 yards.
As you guys are trying to sneak around the mob, you notice that Thunk might be a little high, just a little bit, as he's sitting there like, walking through, and he steps in a cow pat. Cow shit.
I know what that is.
And it makes kind of a loud, mushy fart sound, and you immediately start laughing. You're like, ha 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 ha, hee hee, oh, it sounded like farts. And then you see off in the distance, the shadowy figures kind of turn your way. What? And then you actually respond to them. I think it sounded like farts. And they're like, who goes there? Thoughts?
No, I would announce myself because I'm high. So I'd be like, yo, I'm Thunk the Drunk and I'm gonna kick your ass.
Get him, boys! And there's 8 kobolds and 4 cultists. And you can see them charging at about 1,500 yards away.
Oh boy.
They're pretty far.
We should run
Did
away.
you say 1,500?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty exact.
Or no, wait, you're 500, so... They're about 500 yards away. I'm sorry, 1,500 is the whole area between the two gaps.
Yeah, that'd be 1,500 feet.
Yeah. So they're 500 yards away.
Okay.
And you can't really see the kobolds, you just see the grass wiggling as they come out and go out of the
You're saying yards, but you mean feet, right?
feet. No, 500 yards.
Yeah,
So
so
it's-
1,500 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I was getting it wrong. Yeah,
Okay.
five.
1,500 feet?
I know, that's pretty
We
insane.
can
That's
run for
intense.
days, and
Mm-hmm.
That's intense, man.
I know.
Damn.
I
It's
mean,
5
you
football
wanna
fields.
set up camp and make a sandwich and then come to
Maybe if you lie under a cardboard box, they'll ignore you.
Well, they're chasing you down.
We should get in like an evasive pattern or something so we can kill them.
An evasive what?
Like a pattern, like a battle unit.
Is there
You're letting me run the session, guys. So.
any helpful terrain around us?
The tall grass.
The tall grass. Again, you can see the kobolds moving through it, but you can't really see. You see like some of their spears.
But like the cultists are on the roads.
The cultists are there too. There's 4
Okay.
cultists. The kobolds are running your way. Some of the
I gotta-
cultists are too.
What condition is the grass in?
Untouched mostly where you guys are.
Light it on fire.
Hey,
Jesus Christ!
it won't be
Yeah.
untouched when I'm done
Let's-
with it.
let's-
Light it on fire. Let's go.
Let's make a fire break and get some. Try to re-establish our stealthiness and escape into smoke and confusion.
Is this
I'm down.
Is this damp grass or dry grass?
It's slightly damp, but it's not.
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to
do
start
it.
a fire, guys.
Let's do it. Fire.
But they're like, you said like 1,500 feet. Our bows don't even aim that far away.
Yeah,
Do we have
it's
any
10
Pokeballs?
That's 10 times my optimum range.
They could just make you out. So just because you
How
stepped
are
in a
we
cow
able to
pad.
yell that far?
He's loud.
He's high.
I mean, a gunshot wouldn't be heard from that far away.
From 5 football fields?
Maybe.
Yeah, it would
Maybe.
yeah, but not very distinctly.
A suppressed one about the size of a gnome voice wouldn't be heard from that far away.
What if we calmly walk away?
And how did he hear a freaking cow patty get stepped on?
No, he didn't hear him shouting at the cow pat.
Alright,
It
alright.
sounded like fonts!
What if we
So-
find cover and wait for a minute? Do you think that they'll switch to low alert?
Like Snake.
Like a fucking.
Just hide in a bunch of cardboard
Very-
boxes.
yeah.
Yeah. I tried saying that earlier. No one caught that.
Dig a dong. Dig a foxhole.
Put our heads in it.
Oh, do you guys want to? What do you want to do? Light it on fire?
It's
That's
not
fine.
quite dry
Why do we
enough.
need to light the grass on fire?
Because
What's the
We
point?
need to run away in the smoke.
Can we make any like
Follow
traps?
them. Just beat them the fuck up.
You know what's even funnier is while you're arguing about it, they're like now like
They're trying to gain
like
us.
500 feet away.
Let's just fight
I'm
them.
just gonna ready my
They're at
bow.
1,000
They're
fucking
running
feet.
full sprint at you. Yes.
1,000 feet.
Yeah, I'm just gonna aim. I'm just gonna load my.
Well, they can
bow.
run
I've got
30
it.
feet a
Maybe
second.
30.
So
A second?
no, a couple's ever. What is it?
A turn
30
is
seconds?
6
turn is 6 seconds.
6 seconds. So there you go.
Are they God?
Nah, they're just
30.
Saitama.
So if you
Uh.
argue for, or if you're trying to figure it out for 3 minutes, they might be near upon you.
Yeah.
Are you trying to fix your math right now?
I'm just gonna get my bow ready because
Yeah, let's
fuck
I'm gonna
waiting.
fire at them. Can we roll for initiative?
Yeah.
They
You just
do.
want to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
It's 3 minutes of.
I was right. Yeah, 3 minutes. They'll
Alright,
be
I'm
on you.
rolling initiative, and I can't tell which dice that was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably time well
Ooh.
spent in my book.
21 on initiative.
18.
Okay.
15.
The cultists have a 22, and then the kobolds have a 3.
Okay, that's funny.
So the cultists are one. What did you have?
21.
Okay, so they beat you by 1.
Yeah, they did.
Okay,
Those
so you would be
jerks.
number 2. What did you have?
18.
Yeah.
15.
Meeps, you rolled a 1, a natural 1. So that's a
Wow.
1
Did she
plus.
step
I
in the
hate
other-
how.
Oh, she still beat the kobolds.
I
So.
hate how these fictitious enemies beat
Did
me
she
by
s-
1
did
in
she
a
s- did she
probability spread.
Did she
over
step
an
in the other
imaginary
cow pie
game.
looking for initiative?
Huh?
Did she step in the other cow pie looking for initiative?
I think so too. Yeah. And then so Meeps is 5, and then the kobolds is.
I guess I fell asleep waiting for the kobolds to show up.
I mean, there wasn't really anything better to do.
No.
Just stand there and watch them close it.
Pretty much.
Now the kobolds, because they're so short, they're gonna be harder to hit with your range
It's okay, I'm aiming for
in the
a
grass, because all you can see are those grasses wiggling.
How did we
I
see
guess-
kobolds that are hiding
The
from
cultists,
that far away?
the cultists saw you guys, and they're normal height.
Can I cast sleep on?
I just gotta say
And
that
how far are the cultists?
I just gotta
They're a
say
little further back.
it doesn't matter how far
Only a little
away these
So-
kobolds are or how hidden they are because ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low
Oh
enough,
god damn it!
ain't no river wide enough to keep me from
So-
skull fucking them.
So the cultists get to go first.
Yes.
As 3 of the 4 of them continue to approach you, the other one stays back. He stays about.
Get him.
He's about, let's say,
Get that one. Get that one.
300 feet away or something. He stops approaching, but he keeps his eye looking out.
Kill him.
Okay.
Of course, you can't see him looking out, but you might wonder why is he stopping there and just hanging out.
Yeah,
But the other 3, they go full sprint, so they run 60 feet closer. That puts them at about, if they're about 300 feet away or so now, so that would put them at about 240 ish.
Alright.
And so they're actually passing up the kobolds in their sprinting. And so now it would be Bax's turn.
Alright. Well, I'm going to fire at
There's
the,
about 8 of them.
I'm gonna fire at the frontmost cultist with my short bow.
Oh, crap baskets. I forgot to pull out.
That
the
is
thing. Where is that?
disadvantage work.
If you're past the second number.
Right. What's
You take
what's
this-
the calculation difference?
Oh, you just
You
roll
just roll
2 dice
d20s
and take
and
the
take the
lower.
lowest.
Okay.
Yeah. So 23 to hit with the short bow.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Here's your gnome.
Yeah.
Good no.
He's getting special treatment because he's a gnome.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Special treatment.
Go ditches.
It's like David the
It's
gnome.
like affirmative action all over
Some-
again.
Because I'm a short.
Oh God!
Ah.
All right, so and who's shooting at what?
23. I'm
To hit
shooting
one
at
of
the
the cultists?
frontmost cultist. Yeah.
So 23. If they're not at, you don't take disadvantage on them.
No. If
Oh,
they're
so
within
yeah, you
300,
hit.
Yeah.
With the short bow?
Yeah.
8.
20 is the max range.
Max range.
Still alive.
Before
Well,
taking disadvantage.
Alrighty.
The longbow
Oh, longbow is
is
different.
150 feet.
The short bow I rode was 80 to 320 feet.
Yeah.
That's
Past 320, you get disadvantage.
Is it? Like, yeah, because his longbow didn't say that.
Yeah, my longbow is regular to 150 and then disadvantage to 600.
Oh, everything
yeah, so you
between
have a
that is
so
good.
you have a 150 to 600, as opposed to an 80 to 320.
But I thought...
It means you have a further range than us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I cannot shoot at anything closer than 150?
You can, but you'll take disadvantage.
we haven't been doing that. We've been treating him like the
I've
short
been,
bow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've been figuring...
Technically, anything that is like, even if you're next to somebody, doing a ranged attack is considered disadvantage.
Okay.
Which is
okay.
fine,
I thought
yeah.
it was melee range is
Oh.
disadvantage, but once he's out of that, then it's okay. But, okay. Yeah, I was doing it wrong.
It's all right. It's not a big deal. Because yeah, the way you made it sound earlier, that would be right. But then the more I thought about longbow.
Yeah.
Okay, but who's attacking?
I am. I just did 8
Yeah,
damage.
and then it's
Yeah.
you.
My turn.
Yeah, dude, who are you attacking?
I'm gonna attack. How far is the farthest guy from me?
Over 300 some odd yards.
Wait, yards?
Feet. Sorry.
I was gonna say.
Keep saying yards and.
I can't hit him, so I'll hit the same cultist that Bax did.
Okay.
Nope, it's a whiff.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 5 plus 6, so 11.
Ooh, that's not gonna fly.
No.
It's okay.
And then I think Commander, you're
I'm
next.
4. I'm going to take aim at the cultist and back on Overwatch.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, yeah, you can reach it. So what'd you roll?
3, 11.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it. So that one's a miss. Meeps, it's your turn. I don't think with the sling you can't reach anything.
Yeah.
Even if you ran up and tried to do it.
they're really far away, she'd have to like dash and just kind of sit there.
Yeah. But she's got advantage. The enemies attacking her would have disadvantage. Same with him because they're both small. So it's not like with a ranged weapon they can hit her as easily.
Yeah.
So do you want to run up there or do you want to hang back?
I'll just sort of chill out.
Okay. May as well. It's
She's gonna use her rat to anally fist herself.
Wait, what?
She's gonna take the rat and be like,
Always with the self-fisting. All right. Well, the kobolds are running. They're screaming, and you can make out their screams as they run. And you see the tall grass shaking around madly as they're charging towards you. They run.
We'll tell them to shut up. I'm trying to take a nap here, man.
So they run another 60 feet as well. That puts them again at the 240 range. And I think the range for the sling's 80 feet max. I want to say it's 80 feet max. It's weird. It's like 20 and 80, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah. Actually, I have it here. Oh, 30 and 120.
Oh, that's a little better.
That's actually a lot better. So, yeah, maybe next round.
Yeah.
Or the second round. The round after
next
that.
after that, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now the cultists, they're running forward as well. But they pull out their large scimitars.
Yeah.
And they're still screaming, "Ah!" And one guy's got an arrow in him. "Ah!" But you do notice. Make a perception check, Commander. Since he was the one who aimed for him.
Shit. 1.
It's literally a 1.
It's a natural 1.
Oh, yeah, so you don't notice anything going
I
on
don't have any
of
bonus
importance.
to it. Yeah, okay.
Other than that, he had ducked down. You don't see him anymore.
Oh. We're playing whack-a-mole, guys.
He's an earthbender.
He's a diglet.
Oh, and actually, I gotta make a check. Oh, yeah, he's good. Alright, so, Bax. Your turn.
I thought they had their turns.
They're still running towards you with their cylinders
okay.
drawn.
Okay, cool. Yeah, then I'll fire again with my short bow at the front guy again.
Okay.
That is a dirty 20.
A dirty... Okay, so that's a hit.
Alright. And that's 10 damage.
He's dead.
Yes.
Thunk the drunk.
I'm gonna put cocaine on my arrow tip and fire it at them.
Yeah, the
You're not gonna
range,
swipe the line
the
off
range
of the arrow
lists
tip?
2 numbers. The first is a weapon's normal range in feet, and the second indicates a weapon's max range. When attacking a target beyond normal range, you have disadvantage on the attack roll. You can't attack a target beyond the weapon's long range.
Okay.
That's what it says.
Oh, so you were right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the way that the rule is that the first number...
The first number is regular, second is the massive
so...
disadvantage. Okay.
Okay, so what's your first number? For your... Yeah, what's the first number you have for the range for your...
150 for normal range.
So anything between melee and 150 that's not melee, you can shoot at, right? Without
Right.
penalty. Anything over 150, you take disadvantage, and anything beyond the second number is considered out of range.
Right.
So you guys are doing it wrong.
Oh.
Ha ha ha!
It's okay.
That's all right. There's just so many versions of D&D, they're all starting to melt together as one.
Mm-hmm.
And you just figured it would be the same. Okay, so, which is fine, I don't care
I'm
that
gonna
much.
shoot at one of the cultists. I guess.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, one of the other ones.
Nobody's gonna go for the kobolds?
You can't see them.
Well, you take a disadvantage, yeah.
Let's wait
Fuck
for
the
them to
shoulders.
come out.
Nope.
What's that plus your mod?
10.
Nope. That's a miss, Commander.
I'm switching to whip.
Oh, he's like, fuck this. Right, well, yeah. So, okay, and are you gonna move towards them, or?
Let's see.
Run at them.
How far are the kobolds? How far are
They're about
running cultists?
They're about 240 feet away.
Feet still. I'm gonna. And we're what? Abreast of each other?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I'll stay here.
Okay. Meeps, what do you want to do?
Are they close enough to run to yet?
No, not for another round probably another 2 rounds.
Oh, 2 rounds?
Yeah. Because their maximum
What are you
sprint is
supposed to
60.
do right now?
Their maximum sprint is 60 yards.
Yeah, that was way too early.
So you get a chance what you want to do? You want to shoot at one
I'll
instead?
shoot at the closest running cultist.
Okay.
Unless, have any of them been damaged yet?
The only the dead one.
Just the dead
Oh,
one.
you killed it? Nice. That's 15, 25.
Okay, that's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
What's that, 50 to...
It's a 50 AC of 50. Have fun.
Jesus. What's your dice size?
And an intelligence and wisdom score of 20.
You're looking for a D8, sir?
Yes.
It's the
This
weird
one.
Pyramidish one.
It's the double pyramid. Yeah, shit. It's 5 damage pierce.
Wait.
Did you add your modifier too?
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you add your mod? Oh, he did. Yeah.
It's just a bad shot. And make a perception check.
That's.
Oh,
Why
that's
is my
bad.
perception always shit? 3.
Nope, okay, nothing. Alright, so Meeps, it is you now, it's your turn, yeah. So they're still pretty...
Like, can I sling them?
Can you sling them? They're
Slingshot,
still out of your
whatever I-
range.
Still, the
They have to get to 120 feet before you can sling them.
Yeah.
Or actually, it could be as far as 150 because you could move 30 and then sling them.
Yeah.
So
how far?
they're 240.
I jerk off.
Go for it. All right. The kobolds sprint another 60, and you see the grass moving. As the moving's getting closer, you can actually start making out the trails left behind where they were. And so that's another 60 feet, so now they're at 180.
Yeah.
And so are the other, and then the cultists again. They are still running towards you as well, at that 180 mark. Make a perception check, Commander.
Oh.
Since he was the one who looked at it.
No.
Fucking shit. 1.
I love it. Okay, so unless somebody else wants to make a
Bullshit.
perception check.
Yeah, I'd be down. 14.
Is this supposed to be like a trap or something? Why is it taking
Okay,
so
so
long?
you see this grass waving in the distance, but it's way further away from you.
Huh?
He's running away. He's gonna bring everyone else. We're screwed.
Oh, fuck. Yuck.
He's too far away. We can't do
Okay,
it.
so Bax, it's your turn.
I can dash as a bonus action. I could probably catch up to him.
Yeah, we have to get
Fast-
the cultists and the kobolds
Fast
first.
cultists, fast Bax, Satyr, slow cultists. So okay, so Bax, what do you want to do?
Would I have any way to be able to tell how far the other guy is?
He's about just under 400 feet away.
Oh Jesus, I'm gonna have to start. Okay. Yeah.
I believe
okay.
there's a way that you can sprint even further.
Well, I have a regular sprint and a cunning action, which lets me sprint as a bonus
So
action.
you
too.
could
So
move
I could,
90 feet.
I could move 120 feet.
So you could.
Yeah.
You'll separate yourself from the group.
Yeah, that's true.
That's very true.
Do you really want to fight him on your own?
I mean, if only you guys weren't so slow.
I know. My little legs.
How could you?
I'm alone.
How could you be so
'Cause I'm
slow?
little.
I don't know. I get off pretty fast.
I'm just a little baby.
Okay. They're still 180 feet away, right?
Yeah.
I'll move my normal 30. I'll do my short bow with disadvantage. Yeah, that's bad. So that missed. And I guess
That's it?
That's that.
My turn.
Thunk the drunk. You drunken
Free.
fuck.
My free action, I'm gonna puff some weed.
Now the cultists should be they're good. Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot at one of the cultists, alright?
Yep.
Can we make a lead cult in D&D?
The junkies. The junkiest Maximus.
Nah, you know how
Ah!
you know how dispensaries
24
always got
and a
like church
Yeah.
names.
Guy.
Yeah.
You know how dispensaries got like church names and shit like that.
Oh god.
Yeah. The Church of the Good or some shit. Oh,
That doesn't count.
Oh, it's a 5.
9 damage.
The wounded one, right?
Yeah.
It's dead.
Yeah, I did something.
yes.
Okay. Commander.
They're what? 120.
They're 120. Now the dude that you could try to shoot at the other guy at disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
The one that's running, because you have 600 range max, and he's only about a little over 500 yards.
I'll go
400,
for
I
it.
thought you
400, yeah.
The Hail Mary.
The Hail Mary,
Mm-hmm.
just a
There's a 13 and a 17. So
Okay, so that
13 plus 8 is.
That's a hit.
21.
Alright.
that's an actual hit.
Oh yes.
See, it's great for hits and shit for perception.
He's just like that grizzly archer in every war battle that like goes and takes the first shot at the army. And already shoots the guy that's like running away.
7 damage, pierce.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so he's still alive.
Gonna action surge and take another shot at him.
Ooh!
Do it.
Releasing the beast. Go, Legolas.
14 and 9.
It's still like a 17.
17.
That's a hit. Roll damage. Fucking Legolas, that's bullshit. Now he doesn't feel so bad about his...
6.
Oh yeah.
damage.
So you see Randall. He shot one. He sees it. He's not sure if he hit it or not, but he's pretty sure he did. And he's like, that little fucker. He pulls back another arrow, knocks another arrow, licks the feather. Right, Neeps?
Huh?
Nothing. And then he lets fly, and almost has a little whistle to it. And then you see the cultist turn around and go, "Ha ha! You'll never catch me! You never!" Right in the neck.
Oh yeah.
I love making porcupines in the morning.
Grilth, it is your turn. Now, Grilth, they're 180 feet away. No.
It's still too far, isn't
Even
it?
if she moved 30,
It's too far.
it's still 30 feet too far, yeah.
Yeah.
So they're still too far. But you could do it next round. You could start throwing stuff at them. Well,
I can
at
do.
disadvantage because it's all that's left are the 8 kobolds who are in the tall grass. But yeah, but the kobolds won't run up to you next round. So they're still 6 because the maximum run is 60.
Oh, you mean like they won't be caught up?
They won't get up to where you guys physically are yet. But Meeps would be in range to sling them without penalty. Versus what you guys can do, right? Because I think they're starting to get a little close for you guys with the bows.
A little bit.
A little bit. They're getting there.
Okay, so Meeps, what do you want to do?
What do you mean, dude? Take a nice piss.
First, furious masturbating, followed by an angry piss.
Gotta clear out the tubes, dude.
She likes to be properly prepared
it's
for her
supposed to be a
murder.
fapping nap.
I already napped like twice while waiting for the kobolds.
And it's funny because she can't really see where they are because of the tall grass. She just hears them. All right. So the kobolds. Okay. So the cultists are gone. So the kobolds are still running full speed. They're about 120 feet away now. Backs.
Alright, 120 feet away.
So even still, they in full sprint. They can't catch up to you yet.
Motherfuckers. I'm gonna move up 40 feet, which will get rid of my disadvantage, and I'll try to shoot him with the short bow. So. Oh, that's a nat 1. Yay!
So you shot with your short bow.
Yeah, with a nat 1.
So you go back to pull on your short bow, and the string snaps and breaks.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Okay. So.
And it'll take you clearly like a couple minutes to swap it out.
So.
I'll just take care of it later.
I'll just use my dagger.
Stab,
Stab.
I'm gonna shoot with disadvantage at a kobold.
Do it. Do it.
You're not gonna move up closer?
No, because
It wouldn't help.
It wouldn't help. They'd still be at disadvantage.
Because you're too short.
7.
And 3.
So 7 plus your dex mod, right?
So it's
What is it?
9 to hit.
Or is it 3? Because he's
Yeah,
on
so
disadvantage.
I
it's
picked
9.
3, so it's
Yeah.
9 to hit.
Yeah. So it's still miss.
Okay.
All right, Commander.
Okay, so he's moved, 30 ahead of me?
Mm-hmm.
And how far are the kobolds from him? 60?
100. Well, from him, they're about 90 feet from him,
90 feet from him?
Yeah.
which is perfect distancing when you think about it, because even if they run at you 60 yards, they're
And all
still
the-
30 feet away.
All the
Yep.
cultists are out now.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Yeah.
I'll move up to him and shoot at a cultist. I mean, a kobold.
Okay, at disadvantage.
Yeah.
This makes me think of the Raptors
11.
in Jurassic 2 where the grass is moving.
Yeah.
9.
Or Troll 2.
17 to hit.
But hear me out, man.
That's a fit.
What if the kobolds are just Pokemon in the tall grass?
You have to catch it.
You gotta catch them.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then you got to beat
11
the fuck out of them.
11 plus Pierce.
Oh, you murdered that kobold outright. So, Commander Randall shoots another arrow and where he sees the grass wiggling. And then as it flies in, and he doesn't really see that it's dead, but the grass is no longer shaking.
Randall used arrow attack.
Randall used arrow attack.
It was super effective against the
It was
kobold.
omega effective. So Meeps is up. They are now in range, Meeps, of your sling.
Oh.
Do you want to sling at them?
Anyway, I can take a perception check first.
Well, you know that they're there.
We know they're kobolds.
You know they're kobolds, yeah, because you saw them from the road.
Okay, yeah, I use my sling.
And, so you roll 2 d20s and take the lowest number. 15, 17. So those are still good. 15 plus 6. So she clearly hits one.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll 1d4. It's 1d4 plus 4. So that's 6 damage. She kills one. So Meeps is... So Grilth is like... I hear shame. So loads up his sling and goes... And it fucking flings it through. Doesn't even fling it out so you guys can even see it. Just flings it through the tall grass. And you just hear a loud thunk. And then you just see... And then...
He heard you.
He hurt me. My name is a sound effect.
And then you just hear the body go down and you see one less moving grass patch. Okay, so that's Growth. The kobolds run another 60 yards towards you. And
Cool.
they ready their melee weapons. That would put them at 60 yards for feet. Thank you. 60 feet for Meeps
They
and
got so much further away.
for Meeps and Terry, and then they're 30 feet for the two of you.
Yeah.
So now it is Bax. It is your turn.
Alright.
Engage and kick ass.
Yeah, there's still 6 of them.
I'm gonna pull out my dagger for my offhand,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna go up to one of them and hit him.
Go ahead.
Ooh, natural 20.
All right, roll double damage, sir.
Yes, sir. That's not a flat surface. 15 damage.
So Bax just stalking through the long grass, hearing them, and hears them. He just comes up from behind, grabs one by the dragon snout, and just fucking cuts its belly open, and all of its guts start falling out. As he just goes, "Hi, friend," and it's just fucking falling out. "Hi, friend." Hey there. And then, obviously that one's dead.
I wanna toss him by the skull as a bowling ball, with my
That
fingers
would be
in
your
his nostrils.
next turn.
I can't do that as a bonus action.
No. Nice try, though.
God damn it.
All right, Thunk the Drunk.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Well, they're 60 feet from me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit them with my short bow without disadvantage. Yeah. Because I have 80 feet, right?
What's the first number?
80. So they're 60 feet, so I can hit them. How does this work?
No, so the first number.
So I can't hit
is-
them
First
before
number
the
is
dark.
regular range.
First number's a regular range,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
So
60
you're
feet.
now at this. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Because we just had to correct that rule.
That's kind of cocked, so I'm gonna roll.
It looks like a 19
It was a 16.
or whatever.
I'm gonna re-roll it.
Okay.
I didn't like the way that sat.
I have a tray if you would like a tray.
8 plus
We have lots of dice trays. There's one
Share
behind him,
tray.
too.
14 to hit.
Oh, that's a hit.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll my.
I'm just going to make your guy just fucking violently murder people.
Yeah,
Sounds about right.
it sounds about right. Oh, wow, that's fun.
What'd you roll?
Cocked.
We just got a dice box put out there.
6 plus 4 is 10 damage. Piercing.
Okay, so Thunk the drunk is like takes a shot and lets loose, just right in the center mass through the grass. Commander.